On the second Lord, Bashim Washai, Bashim Kakodash, the Banas to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers in the IOM Bible preaching this word in sincerity and in truth with much honesty. I'm the brother Shapar from the James Jamaica camp. Now I'm gonna play this video here on the screen, and then we get down into the lesson. You know what the lesson's about.
We're here today to make it very clear that we are going to stand for the men and women who are serving us. We are going to protect Florida jobs. We are not going to let people be fired because of
Don't want to play that word, you know, because you don't know the YouTube algorithm go. But anyway, Florida basically, their representative basically is against the agenda, the full agenda of what's going on, you know. But these are the things that basically the Bible speak about, you know, in terms of the division that was going to come, you know, in Babylon, and division in general among the Edomites, yeah, the so-called white man, you know. This division is marking their demise, and this is how the more the day approach, the more you're gonna see these division popping up, man. You know, to fulfill the prophecy, fulfill well on the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You know, so let me get the first precept here. This is Isaiah 19:1. It says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved in his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it." Now, ever since the year began, you realize that there is a lot of UFO discussion popping up in the mainstream media. You know, a form of disclosure actually happened, but it flew over the head of the regular peon out there. You know, so the chariots basically are here monitoring things, you know, making sure that everything go according to the T when it come out of the prophecies, man. But actually, at the end of the day, seeing they're gonna make themselves be known, present, that I can't deny them in the sight of the whole entire world, man. And that's when the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh make him a rival, you know, with a massive invasion, man. And that's what's basically poised to happen. The Lord is gonna invade this planet, man, and as the scripture saying, gonna fly into Egypt. And what Egypt is it talking about? It's speaking about America, man. You know, and one might say, "Oh, why you call America Egypt? Egypt in the Middle East?" No, America is a representative of this Egypt spiritually. A matter of fact, I get that preset there, because what the hell the Lord want to fly in ancient Egypt for do? You know what I mean? What's going on down there in that desert now? Nothing at all, man. So it's spiritually speaking. So let me get this in the book of Revelation here. So look here, wrong place. So this is Revelation 11:8. It says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt." You know what I mean? So this place is also Sodom, and it's also Egypt, and it's also Babylon, because all of them things are combined is confusion, man. You know, which Babel, you know, or Babel, which we pronounce it, seeing represent, or the meaning is confusion, man. See, it says America right now is that city of confusion. So it's that city of sodomy, and it's that city of bondage, because according to the word Egypt, represent bondage, man. You know, so America is where our foreparents was brought, the Americas, and mainly the mainland America, our foreparents was brought into bondage, man. And all the tribes, by the way, you know, and still is. So that there is where Egypt now is. So when you read about Egypt in the book of Isaiah, speaking about America, so the Lord is gonna be blasting America sky high, man. With the missiles, when the missiles come, and plus the chariots be blasting, you know, fire upon top of fire. Yeah, but anyway, we'll continue here. It say, this is verse 3. And it say, and the spirit of Egypt shall melt, Slakia, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsels thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hands of a cruel lord. You know, let's miss the point here. Let me jump back up to the top here. It say, verse 2, Slakia. That's what I missed the point here. This is verse 2. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And that's what you're seeing right now. You know, when you have certain states basically not agreeing with certain mandates, certain states having their own opinion on what's supposed to happen, man. You know, and then you have certain people in America buying up guns. You know what I mean? It divided ever since even the Trump elections, man, and you have now the crisis now and how they deal with the crisis, man. You know, the so-called crisis, by the way. You see me? So you have differences of opinion in America right now. You know? And it's gonna boil down to violent uprising, man. You know what I mean? You have police basically threatening to quit their jobs. You know, military men walking out of the military, man. And guess where those men are going to end up? Trained men. And plus you have the militia groups. Guess where they're going to end up? On the streets with guns that they legally bought, man. With the AR-15s, man. And assault rifles, all different sort of assault rifles, man. The other day, how much in member the Air Force quit because of the same crisis going on now. Some of the top pilot them. So you know where this thing is going, man. You know where this thing is going. Everything's gonna fall apart there in the land of America, man. Just watch and see. And the prophecy said, verse 2, I say, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. State against state, county against county. You know what I mean? People against the federal government. Are you gonna have racial war going on, man? You know? Jake getting bitter in the stick. A lot of them think this was the kingdom of heaven, man, until shit hit the fan. Watch and see what's gonna go on. Yeah? Continue here. It say, fight against his every man shall fight against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor. City against city, and kingdom against kingdom, according to the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Tell us, say, yo, man are gonna invade. They want another man. Man are gonna invade. They want for food. You know what I mean? Because some people never prepare, and some people prepare, so they're gonna loot, kick off a door. You know what I mean? Waving the 4-4. We are waving the AR-15. That's what's gonna happen, man. The biggest small song, you know, kicking the door, waving the 4-4. But anyway, people gonna kick in the door, rape a wife, shoot the kids, take the food, man. Cannibalism and all them things, they're gonna break out. That's what we're talking about. You know? So that's what's coming, man. The division in the land of Egypt, man, and division worldwide. Because even now in Jamaica here, you know, yeah, people divided against each other because the big V, man. The V make everybody divided, man. Some people start behave cockatoo, like them better off than the people that who don't take the V. You know what I mean? So, you know, worldwide, this division gonna take place, man. Every man gonna be against his neighbor. Worldwide. You know what I mean? It's gonna be bloody, man. It's gonna be bloody. And we're seeing the beginning stages, or the beginning phases of what's to come. People out here worrying about pandemic. Your troubles ain't started, man. Scripture say, woe to them that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? Yeah, some so-called Christians talking about the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord. Yeah? And even some Israelite groups who speaking about the tribulation. No, there's no tribulation for Jake. No time of Jacob suffer for Jake. You know the group. What say that? But hey, this day not gonna be pretty, man. It's not gonna be pretty. I'll go back to Esau and his division though. Let me get a precept here. Because the Lord Yahushua say it himself, man. The Lord Yahushua say it himself. So this is Mark, the book of Mark, 3 and chapter 23. It say, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables. You know, a lot of people won't get it. But this is what he's talking about. Listen. Yeah? He say, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but at an end. And this marks the end of the so-called white man's kingdom, man, because they are divided. And it's gonna boil down to a third world war, man. When all is said and done with everything we see that take place right now, it's gonna turn out into a world war. You know what I mean? And a lot of people gonna die. Niggas be worrying about if people gonna die from a experimental drug, you know, a magic potion. Can't even call the name nowadays. But anyway, niggas worrying about that. Trust me, man, you have worse to come that's gonna take lives, man. You know? You have worse things to come that's really gonna take lives, man, in a more bloody and gruesome manner. You know? Wars are coming, man. Serious wars, man. Real gory shit. You ain't seen nothing gory yet. You know? Lord is gonna bring his judgment upon this planet, man, because unrighteous dealings, man. But the judgment is hard to come. So with that we say, call the Lord Yahweh wa Shai Bashem. Wakal Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers about they keep pushing this truth in sincerity and honesty. Shalom.